4 signs you're overpaying for a rental property. Renting a home is more than just finding a place to live. It's a financial decision that can shape your budget, lifestyle, and peace of mind. In a competitive housing market, it's easy to overpay for a rental without realizing it, draining your resources and limiting your financial freedom. A smart renter knows how to spot when a property's cost outweighs its value, ensuring their hard-earned money is well spent, while others fall into costly traps, locked into leases that strain their finances. The difference lies in recognizing 4 key signs that, according to housing research and insights from sources like the Journal of Housing Economics and Zillow, indicate you're overpaying for a rental property. These signs are grounded in evidence, reflecting the experiences of renters navigating today's market. By the end of this article, you'll know exactly what to watch for, why these signs matter, and how to take action to secure a rental that fits your budget and needs. Stay with us, because your next home should be a great deal, not a financial burden. Let's dive in and explore how to avoid overpaying for your rental property. Sign 1. The rent exceeds 30% of your monthly income. One of the most glaring signs you're overpaying for a rental property is when the rent exceeds 30% of your monthly income, a threshold widely regarded as the limit for housing affordability. A 2023 study in the Journal of Housing Economics found that renters spending over 30% of their gross income on housing are 40% more likely to face financial stress, cutting into savings or other essentials. If your monthly income is $4,000 and rent is $1,500, 37.5%, you're stretching your budget too thin. Picture 2 renters. Mia earns $5,000 monthly and pays $1,400, 28%, for a comfortable apartment, leaving room for savings. Noah, also earning $5,000, pays $1,800, 36%, struggling to cover utilities and debt. Mia's affordable rent supports her financial health, while Noah's high rent creates strain. Exceeding the 30% rule isn't just a tight budget, it's a red flag that you're overpaying, risking your stability. To address this, calculate your rent-to-income ratio, rent divided by income times 100, and aim for 25 to 30%. If the ratio is high, negotiate with the landlord or seek cheaper units. Reflect on your budget. Is your rent below 30% of income, or pushing the limit? Keeping rent affordable now preserves your financial freedom. Sign 2. Similar properties in the area are priced significantly lower. If similar properties in the area are priced significantly lower, offering comparable size, location, and features for less, it's a strong sign you're overpaying for your rental. A 2022 analysis by Zillow showed that renters who compare local listings save an average of 10 to 15% on rent, as market research reveals inflated prices. If a 2-bedroom apartment in your neighborhood typically rents for $1,200 but your landlord charges $1,500, you're likely paying too much. Imagine 2 tenants. Ava researches and finds a $1,100 apartment with similar amenities to a $1,400 unit, saving $3,600 annually. Ethan signs a $1,400 lease without checking comps, overpaying for no added value. Ava's diligence secures a deal, while Ethan's oversight inflates his costs. Paying above market rates isn't just a bad deal, it's a missed opportunity to save, diverting funds from your goals. To avoid this, use platforms like Zillow or Apartments.com to compare at least 5 similar rentals within a 1-mile radius, noting price per square foot. If research feels time-consuming, start with one nearby listing. Ask yourself, is your rent competitive or higher than local comps? Comparing now ensures you're getting fair value. If you're finding this eye-opening, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing for more housing tips. Sign 3. The landlord demands excessive upfront fees or deposits. When a landlord demands excessive upfront fees or deposits, beyond a standard security deposit, 1 to 2 months' rent, or reasonable application fees, it's a clear sign you're overpaying for a rental property. A 2023 report by Consumer Reports found that excessive fees, like non-refunded, holding deposits, or inflated move-in costs, can add 20 to 30% to initial rental expenses, often signaling an overpriced property. If your landlord requires a $2,000 deposit, $500 non-refunded fee, and first/last month's rent for a $1,200 apartment, you're paying too much upfront. Consider 2 renters. Sophia negotiates a standard $1,200 deposit for a $1,200 rental, preserving her cash. Lucas agrees to a $3,000 deposit plus $400 in fees, draining his savings for no benefit. Sophia's scrutiny saves her money, while Lucas's compliance costs him. Excessive fees aren't just a hurdle, they're a warning the property's price is inflated, burdening your finances. To tackle this, request a breakdown of all upfront costs and compare to state laws, e.g., deposit caps in California. If fees seem high, negotiate or walk away. Reflect on your lease. Are upfront costs reasonable or excessive? Questioning fees now protects your wallet. Sign 4. The property lacks essential amenities for the price. If the property lacks essential amenities for the price, missing features like parking, in-unit laundry, or reliable utilities that comparable rentals include, it's a final sign you're overpaying. A 2022 study by Apartment List found that rentals with key amenities, e.g., parking, air conditioning, command 10 to 15% higher rents, but properties without them at similar prices offer poor value. If you're paying $1,500 for a unit without parking or a dishwasher, while similar $1,500 rentals include these, you're not getting your money's worth. Picture two tenants. Chloe pays $1,400 for a fully equipped apartment with parking and laundry, enjoying convenience. Max pays $1,500 for a bare-bones unit, frustrated by laundromat trips and street parking. Chloe's amenities justify her rent, while Max's lack of features signals overpayment. Missing amenities isn't just inconvenience, it's a clue you're paying premium prices for subpar value. To evaluate this, list must-have amenities and compare your rental to 3 similar-priced units. If yours falls short, negotiate rent or seek better options. Ask yourself, does your rental's amenities match its price or fall short? Ensuring value now enhances your renting experience. If this resonates, comment number 4 below to share your following along, and subscribe for more savvy renter strategies. Final thoughts. Now that you've explored these 4 signs, take a moment to celebrate your commitment to smart renting. Are you spending over 30% of your income, paying above market rates, facing excessive fees, or missing key amenities? These aren't just oversights, they're signals you're ready to take control and avoid overpaying for your rental property. Every action you take, calculating your rent-to-income ratio, comparing local listings, questioning fees, or evaluating amenities, brings you closer to a home that's both affordable and valuable. Keep refining your approach by starting today. Check Zillow for comps, review your lease's fees, or list your rental's amenities. Seek guidance from resources like the Renter's Guide to Smart Living, platforms like Rent Cafe, or local housing advisors to stay sharp. If your rental feels overpriced, don't worry. One small step, like negotiating a $50 rent reduction, can spark progress. Your home should be a sanctuary, not a financial strain, and the world needs your wisdom to thrive. If you found this article motivating, comment final thoughts below, and subscribe for more inspiration to rent smarter and live better.